Hi, I'm Dr. Aubery de Grey, and I recommend you to watch this interview with Exploration Institute. Research in general is an extremely unpredictable thing by definition. I think Einstein said it best. He said if we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be called research. When I was about 8 or 9, and I realized that what I wanted to do with my life was to make a difference. The single biggest contribution would definitely be the realization that a comprehensive panel of interventions to repair the damage of aging, the damage that the body does to itself throughout life, was even feasible. The people who get it really get it. Mm-hmm. Nobody who works here or who works for us in other ways wants to do anything else. They want to play their part in the world's biggest crusade. I have one habit that I think is useful, which is that I'm pretty good at switching from one challenging task to another. Innovation at many different levels of abstraction, if you like. It involves standing back and looking really at the big picture and deciding whether one ought to be considering a radically new whole program design, but it also involves trying to be innovative at the level of the fine details of what one's doing. The main habit I have that keeps me calm and focused and all that is I spend an awful lot of time in my hot tub at home, looking up at the sky and just generally, chilling out.
Oh, great.
It's very important to minimize stress in one's life. People often ask, what do centenarians have in common, people who get to the age of 100? And the answer is basically nothing. Some of them even smoke and some of them were even a bit overweight and so on. But there is one thing that they pretty much do all have in common, which is nothing bothers them. I do have other things that I used to do. For example, there's a board game called Othello that you may have heard of, which I used to play competitively. I was the chairman of the British Othello Federation for 11 years, but I haven't done that for several years now. I gave it up because I didn't have time to practice. Mm-hmm. I occasionally think about what a post-aging world would actually look like. And of course, one of the main reasons why I think about it is because a lot of other people don't think about it. They just presume that there would be some bad thing like we wouldn't have enough room or we wouldn't be able to pay the pensions or dictators would live forever or whatever. One of the good things about this work in terms of the way that it is going to be rolled out and how it's going to be used is that there really is absolutely no prospect for it being misused or abused in any way. Certainly having a lot of self-confidence and having a lot of determination and knowing that I am making a difference, all of those things made it pretty easy for me to surmount all the challenges I had.
I hope you enjoyed that interview. If you'd like to see the full version, I've made it available on our website. So click the link below and it'll take you to the Exploration Institute website.